Hello everybody and welcome to today's training video. My name is Joe Johnson with Senior Solutions. Guys, we are the leaders in final expense sales and training. And today's training video is going to be on how to put together your pre-sale folder. So let's go ahead and get started, okay? I'm going to go ahead and flip my screen around so you can see my table here. Guys, this is the pre-sale folder. In addition to this, when you get started, you're also going to want to have some business cards. Because let's face it, it's hard to be in business if you don't have business cards. You can order these from me. Guys, these are extremely high quality. It's probably hard to tell the quality here in this video, but let me tell you, this is very, very thick paper, heavy-duty card stock, and we can customize these a little bit for you if you do want to make any changes to them. And then on the back side is the prescription savings discount, and also talks about the $25 referral fee as well. In addition to this, you're also going to want to have an ID badge. I'd recommend order the ID badge from Senior Solutions. Guys, this is extremely high quality. You give me a good quality photo, I will produce a good quality ID badge for you. Comes with the lanyard and the sleeve. It also is double-sided. Guys, this is a must-have, especially when you're visiting with seniors and you're doing a door knock. In addition to that, I would highly recommend ordering the flip chart presentation from me as well. And again, these presentation folders, guys, this is extremely high quality, full color. You can fit this right into your Padfolio, and it works absolutely fantastic. Now let's go ahead and move on to the subject of today's training, which is how to put together your pre-sale folder. Guys, these folders are extremely high quality. You can order those directly from my office. Our cost on these folders is 97 cents per folder. I would recommend ordering at least 50 to 100 to make it a little bit more economical with shipping. One of the reasons why I really like these folders is because it really, instead of using like a generic folder or a folder from one of the carriers, this really tells our story. It really talks about who we are. You know, Senior Solutions being a state licensed brokerage, putting together peace of mind for our clients with whole life insurance. Talks about who our partner companies are. We're Transamerica, Mutual of Omaha, Foresters, Gerber. Guys, we've got most of the top carriers that we use. What's nice about this is that it's not leaving the client really confused as far as who they're doing business with. On the back side, it's got a nice little saying here, Senior Solutions is the bridge between financial uncertainty and financial guarantee. And it also has our consumer website right here, seniorsolutionslife.com. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and see what we got inside. As you can see, what I normally do is I just staple my my business card in here. One thing I've just started doing that I learned from Martin Calhoun. Guys, if you don't know who Martin Calhoun is, he is the final expense guru. I learned this from him at our training down in Orlando. With the when he goes in to make his in-home presentations, what he starts out with is he gives every client a free medical power of attorney for healthcare decisions and a living will. Guys, you can probably get this right off your website if you just Google medical power of attorney for your state. I printed this one out. You can see right here. It's State of Illinois. Illinois Department of Public Health. Talks about power of attorney for healthcare. Very, very easy to fill out. You're simply putting in the client's name and then who they want their agent to be. Their agent would be the person that would be making the decisions for them in the event they can't make them themselves. And then also the living will, which talks about if they do not want to be kept on life support. So this is a great little tool. It's what's great about that. It makes it very easy, I believe, to transition in from doing the medical power of attorney to transitioning straight into talking about life insurance and how life insurance can help buffer their family from the financial burden. Also, what you got to have in these kits is you got to order these forms from Mutual of Omaha. This My Wishes record keeper. It's a great pamphlet that you can order. Oh, by the way, almost everything in here is at no cost, okay? Really, the only thing that you'd have to order is get the folder for 97 cents. These you get for free from Mutual of Omaha. And guys, you open this up and take your time and really go through this with the client. And I always read this to the clients, to my family. My goal is to make as easy as possible for you what is probably a difficult time. I know you have many decisions to make on my behalf, and I hope this information will help. Thank you. Have the customer sign it, and then have them just go in, not now, but later, go in and really fill this out. And this is where you can really find out more about your clients, about what it is, if they've done any pre-planning. There's a section in here whether or not they have life insurance. There's also a section whether or not they have a will, a living will, or a medical power of attorney, which we already took care of for them, which is fantastic. And let me see here. This, about that. Hang on one second. Let me flip back. This section right here talks about insurance. So this is a great transition to ask them, hey, out of curiosity, what plans do you have in place now? Get your life insurance policies, and I will review them for you just to make sure there's no weaknesses in your current policies. This is when they're going to tell you whether they have life insurance or whether they don't have life insurance. So definitely use this booklet. Also, the Peace of Mind Kit. Guys, this one you can either print it out yourself or you can order these from me. My cost to print these out is 29 cents. I'm sorry, 29 cents per pamphlet. And we can get those mailed out to you. But this is the Peace of Mind Kit from Senior Solutions. It's the 10 facts funeral directors do not want you to know. Guys, this little booklet has 10 little bullet points that can literally save your clients thousands of dollars. So I would highly recommend read through this, get to know this booklet, and make sure you leave this with your clients. It's really great information. Next, what you want to transition into is talking about what today's funeral costs are. Guys, this is, let me flip this over. That's cremation. Got ahead of myself. My apologies. This is the average funeral cost. This is study was done by the National Funeral Directors Association. It is a little bit dated. It's 2009, so prices are probably even higher now. But as you can see, average cost was over. It was $9,668. Keep in mind, this cost does not include the cost of the plot and the opening and closing of the grave. So you're probably talking at least another $2,000 to $3,000 on top of what this is. And then for full cremation, this is a complete service. It's about $5,900 to have it done completely with a top-notch memorial service. Now, obviously, if they're looking for something a lot cheaper, they can probably get something done for anywhere between $2,000, $3,000, maybe even $5,000. So this is a little bit on the high end as far as cremation goes. The next piece of information that we want to use is this tool, and this is a publication printed out by the Social Security Administration. And what this shows is what funeral cost will be based upon average life expectancy. And what's great about this is that we all know that funerals today are going to cost anywhere from probably $10,000 to $15,000. If we look in the future, as an example, if you have a female client who is age, say, 65, that 65-year-old lady should live another 19 and a half years to 84 and a half. Average funeral cost is going to be roughly close to $23,000. Okay? So this is great information to share with your clients. In addition to this, you also want to use the Social Security benefit form as far as what will Social Security do for you. And this shows them that Social Security will pay a one-time fee of $255. Certainly not enough to cover a funeral. This is I Am Your Policy. I highly recommend that you read this to your client about what is the purpose of life insurance and what will a policy do for them. In addition, I also leave this flyer. You can print these out yourself from Mutual of Omaha. We actually make these ourselves, but it has the rates. It talks about children's whole life for the children. It's a great thing. Grandparents love getting coverage for their children. And then that's all I go through initially. The rest of the forms I leave in here until I get ready to close the sale. This is our 3-option worksheet that you want to use on every deal. And then I'll also include, when I close the deal, I first will do, let's see, the yellow form here. This is the policy receipt. And I put down their information, what plan they took out. And then I'll also use the emergency response system to gather additional referrals. And then the last thing I do before I leave, guys, I do the client initial satisfaction survey. So I hope this training video has been helpful, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.